scrape the system work, right?
Yes.
This stuff smells good.
Calm, brother. Yep.
Look how he's about to fall.
Wow.
For real, say that here, right?
Say that one more time.
We'll say, oh, bless you here, right?
Right. The brother says Salakia. Whoever sneezes, say Salakia. So you would say Salakia because you sneezed.
Slap.
Right. Saying excuse me. There we go. Sorry, in Christ.
Shalom Israel. This is the ISUPK, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, since 1969, under Commanding General Yohana. And we have our Sabbath service today, as we keep the law, statutes, and commandments, following this Bible, King James 16:11. We always have our Sabbath service. It is a holy convocation that we continue to keep. And with that, we're going to start our Sabbath service. Everybody stand. It's a lot. It's been a while. All right? Blow the shofar first. La Yasharala. Akbadam, turn and face the east, which is directly out that way. Do the prayers, all right? Do the Lord's Prayer first. First in the Hebrew, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwafka, Thaba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawah, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathanawa, Lakam, Cow, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Kabawafnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawafyanawa, Wala'ah, Fabayayanawa, Banasaya 1, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wathapara, La'aywalamyam. Amen. Now in the English, Our Father in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Amen. I'm going to do the Hakak, which is the power, first in the Hebrew. Hakak in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Babakashah, Nathanawa, Hakak, La'apa'ah, Kal Makala, Wakal Marawa, Hakak, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakak, Lahakwiyum, Hamafium, Hakak, Lahakwiyum, Hamafium, Hakak, Alokarawa, Hatama'ala, Lagarashan, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Thawada, Amen. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power, the power to heal all manner of sickness, and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits. It's like it. to cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Okay, we're going to bless Israel first in the Hebrew. Barak Yasharallah, first in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wa Yasharallah.
Wa Yasharallah.
Wa Abayah.
Wa Abayah.
Saparium.
Saparium.
Oh, Salakia, y'all. This prayer we do at the end of this class. Okay. Salakia, we're going to do that prayer at the end of the class. Salakia about that. Okay. The blessings, right? First in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Mayaka'ala.
Wa Mayaka'ala.
Wa Alahaya.
Wa Alahaya.
Matazabaya.
Matazabaya.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawap Yahana.
Ha Alawapyum.
Ha Alawapyum.
Ha Saranyum.
Ha Saranyum.
Ha Quatazanyum.
Ha Quatazanyum.
Ha Qualalyum.
Ha Qualalyum.
Wa Ha Aquapium.
Wa Aquapium.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
For water.
For water.
Amen. Now in the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahana.
Commanding General Yahana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha.
Asha.
Iwanya.
Awanya.
Al.
Al.
Harayam.
Harayam.
Mahayan.
Mayan.
Waba'a.
Waba'a.
Azara.
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 Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Asha.
Shamayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratza.
Wa'aratza.
Al Yardan.
Al Yatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Ragalka.
Ragalka.
Al.
Al.
Yanawam.
Yanawa.
Shamarkam.
Shamarka.
Hanya.
Hanya.
La'a.
La'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Washaran.
Washaran.
Shayam. Salakia. Shawayam. Salakia. Shawamar.
Sharama.
Washarala.
Washarala.
Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh.
Salakia. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazlaka.
Tazaka.
Al.
Al.
Yad.
Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yanamka.
Yawamya.
Yawamya.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'a.
La'a.
Wakaya.
Wakaya.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayam.
Malaya.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Macau.
Macau.
Ra.
Ra.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Atha.
Atha.
Napaska.
Napaska.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazakatha.
Taskata.
Waba. Waba.
Waba.
Wahayak.
Wahayak.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aitha.
Wa'ai.
Ma'ai.
Ilanium.
Ilanium.
In the English. I will lift up my eyes
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
For whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord,
My help cometh from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber or sleep.
The Lord
The Lord
is thy keeper.
is thy keeper.
The Lord
The Lord
is thy shade upon thy right hand.
is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee
The Lord shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forth,
and even
and even
forevermore.
forevermore.
You turn to face me. You may be seated. Brother, if you can turn the fans off, I'll push up. You got this one too. Wow. Anyway. This is frankincense and myrrh, like the brother stated. Okay, Al-Azhar. All right, it's correct. And this is the fragrance that the Most High chose. Okay. He chose this as a pleasant smell. And it is a pleasant smell, like the brother said. It does smell good. And it's symbolic as well, because as the incense fragrance goes up, that's like our prayers to the Most High. Okay? Prayers of a righteous man availeth much. That's why when we say the prayers, we saying it in His will, that these things be done. You have something, brother?
Yes, like it. I was gonna say, do you sell the frankincense oil?
But I'll get that all situated with you. All right? Okay. All right. We are in 2 Kings. 2 Kings chapter 6. We're going to start at verse 3. 2 Kings chapter 6. We're going to start at verse 3, all right?
Okay. 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 3.
Okay, hold on one second, brother, all right?
Okay.
Let everybody get it. And as everybody's grabbing that, what we're going to do is we're going to read it first through. Okay, usually what happens, as you're aware, you would have another priest be called up. Okay, that priest will be called up. You would have two elder priests up here. We have one, the elder. We'll have a priest up here, and we'll have a young priest. Okay, and we'll call him up. He'll state his registry, and he'll come up. All right, we'll pass the chalice over to him, this cup, and he would drink and say Yasharallah and drink to Israel, and he would read in the Lashon Kodash, the ancient Hebrew. Okay, all right, and then he'll break it down. We'll translate it into English so that everybody understands, and then we'll break down what the scripture means. Okay, all right. But for today, since I'm the priest here today, I'm going to have the brother read. Okay, the trooper Eliezer, he's going to read, right? And I'll go ahead and break it down. He's going to read it in the English. 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 3 through 9. All right? 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 3 through 9. He's going to read it all the way through. I just want to catch y'all up to speed, let y'all know where we at. What's just happened is Elisha is the priest at this time, right? Elisha is the prophet of the Most High. Okay, he got the highest rank. And he has men under him, just like the ISUPK. Okay. If anybody ever wants to understand the Bible and want to see it and see it play out, you know, a lot of times people want to see a movie or see it in action. All right? Because you're reading it, but then when you see it in action, you get a different type of vibe from it. Okay. And what that vibe is the ISUPK. When you see what we do, we're in the same spirit. Okay, as the scriptures say, the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets, meaning that the spirits of the prophets come back. In the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yohanan, We are the prophets of the Most High. Okay? All right? So when you see our garments, you see our beds, you see even how we conduct the Sabbath service. You see how the incense is burning, the showbread, the shofar, all right? The wine, the oil, all these things, okay, are a part of what we do. What's done in the past is done today and will be done in the future. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Everything has its place and its purpose. Okay? So what happened is Elisha has reigned, and he had a servant, Gehazi. Gehazi did something wicked. He went against the orders of Elisha. Naaman had leprosy. Elisha healed Naaman of leprosy. Naaman was a wealthy man. Naaman offered garments and money and all these material things to Elisha. And Elisha said, no, not going to take them. Okay? And what happens when a man above you makes a statement? The man under him in rank does what? He going to follow that same statement. We all speak the same thing. I'm not going to say anything different than Commander General Yohana. I'm not going to say anything different than the captains above me. All right? Okay? And the officers and the troopers, they all going to say the same thing. Okay? Why is that? Because we are on one accord. We're in one spirit. We're in one mindset. All right? That's what makes us unique and special and holy. That's what makes us strong. Because the Most High set it up like that, and that's how it should be done. Okay? All right? Okay? So what Gehazi did, though, is he followed Naaman. After Elisha said, he followed Naaman. Stopped Naaman and said, hey, man, basically, look, we could use them garments. Could use that money. We could use those horses. Yeah, Elisha wants them now. Yeah, he can take them. He want them now. We can do something like that. Okay? So he went against what Elisha said. And when he did that, he brought it back. Brought it back. Elisha asked him, where were you? Then he lied to Elisha and said, I was here all the time. Okay? Because he's covering up one lie with another lie. Right? That's how sin happens. Right? Absolutely. So Elisha's like, nah, you're not following orders. Okay? You think that you can follow orders. I mean, you can create your own orders and do what you want. Why you went and got money from that man? Why? Is it time to collect money? Is that what we doing? Okay? We doing what you want to do. Is that right? And the leprosy that Naaman had, what happened with it? Now the leprosy that Naaman had,
Elisha got?
Not Elisha. Raise your hand, all right? Go ahead. Not Elisha. Gehazi is the other person in the story.
Gehazi?
That's correct. Yeah. Now he got leprosy. You see how that fell out, right? Since you want this man's wealth, since you're so greedy to get what this man got, why don't you get his leprosy too? You see how the Most High did that? Okay. All right. So that's where we at now. Okay. Okay. Now Gehazi was sent away with leprosy. Okay. And not only him, but his entire seed, his family, and his seed line. All right. Okay. Okay. I want to say something on that real quick. Go ahead, brother.
Are you gonna forget the tissue?
No, go right ahead. Yep, they're on that back table right there. Grab the box and put it next to you.
Cool.
Okay. You can get some of that sanitizer too. Okay. Yep, you can just put that box next to me, brother. All right, so Do the other nations sin? Can the other nations sin?
Lie.
Raise your hand, all right? Go ahead.
Lie.
Okay. Can the other nations sin? It's almost both. Khan and La'ah. Okay. Because they can sin. Because the law is for the 12 tribes of Israel, right? The law, statutes, and commandments are for the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay. However, all those on the planet should abide by the laws of the Most High. Isn't that going to be the kingdom? That's going to be the kingdom, right? It's going to be the kingdom of heaven. It's going to be the kingdom of the Most High on earth. When Yahushua returns with the order of the Most High, this entire earth will keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay. You know how the majority of people on the earth, maybe just the ISUPK only, doesn't. But everybody keep the same things, right? They keep Christmas and Thanksgiving and New Year's. They keep their birthdays. They all keep and follow the same thing. But when Yahushua establishes the kingdom and we're in rulership under the Most High, Yahushua, the entire earth will keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? All right? So, with that, us keeping the commandments, but the other nations, right? When they sin, is there a difference when Israel sins? When blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans sin compared to the so-called white man, the so-called Chinese man, the so-called Africans, the so-called Arabs, the so-called East Indian? Is there a difference? Raise your hand, right? Go ahead. Go ahead, elaborate, because you was going to say something.
They don't get punished what we do.
That's correct. Give them a hand. Yep. That's correct. They don't get punished like we get punished. Okay? All right? They don't get punished like how we get punished, because we were specifically held to the law, statutes, and commandments. So they don't get punished like how we get punished. Okay? All right? All right? We know that Moab over there, so-called Asian, they eat everything. As long as they can catch it, they will eat it. They eat bugs, right? Any bug, unclean bugs. They eat everything filthy, right? They eat any and everything. The Edomites, forget about it. They don't even cook their food, right? They like everything with blood on it, all right? Okay? But we are the ones with high blood pressure, diabetes. We are the ones suffering, all right? Okay? All right? Do the other nations have perverse sex, illicit sex? Do they have sodomites? Do they got all things wicked and foul too, right? Right? But when we do it, we got the highest rate, HIV/AIDS. We got the highest STDs. Okay? We're the ones that's always on the bottom of everything. All right? And that's what we read and where we at in 2 Kings, right? Because Gehazi is a servant of Elisha, meaning he's under the prophet of the Most High. He's rolling with the prophets. He at camp. He in the classes. He with these brothers every day. Okay. He's teaching, going out, teaching the Lord, doing the work of the Most High. And what he do? He go against the order. Naaman was healed of his leprosy, but he wasn't rolling with the prophets. Okay? So Gehazi had to understand that when you sin and you in the truth, your punishment is harder. All right? It's tougher. That punishment is going to hit you because you should know. So that's where we at. Okay? So I'm going to have the brother read it through. 2 Kings chapter 6, starting with verse 3. You're going to read all the way down to verse 9.
2 Kings chapter 6, verse 3. And one said, Be content, I pray thee, and go with thy servants, And he answered, I will go. Verse 4. So he went with them. And when they came to Jordan, they cut down wood. Verse 5. But as one was felling a beam, the axe head fell into the water, and he cried and said, Alas, master, for it was borrowed. Verse 6. And the man of God said, Where fell it? And he shewed him the place. And he cut down a stick and cast it in thither. And the iron did swim. Verse 7. Therefore said he, Take it up to thee. And he put out his hand and took it. Verse 8. Then the king of Syria warred against Israel, and took counsel with his servants, saying, In such a place shall be my camp. Verse 9. And the man of God sent unto the king of Israel, saying, Beware that thou pass not such a place, for thither the Syrians are come down.
That's right. All right, Most High in Christ. Okay. All right. So where we at, right? Okay. The prophets under Elisha came to Elisha and told him, we running out of space where we at. We need more space. Okay. Can we go to Jordan and set up camp out there? That's basically what's going on right now. Okay. So it's like, can we go out there and have camp? Because we need more space. So it's a good thing. And that's something that you see in the ISUPK all the time. Right? Everybody familiar with that? Okay. Okay. And that happens all the time, right? Okay. Trooper Eleazar is from Philadelphia. Okay. Why? Because Commanding General Yohana was given the order, go to Philadelphia. He went to Philadelphia and raised up mighty men in that city. Okay. And with raising them up, it's a mighty camp out there. Okay. And given the order, go to Syracuse, go to DC, go to Miami, go to Florida, go to Texas, go to California, Arizona. Shout out to General Mahyman and Captain Tazariot. They're in Arizona teaching classes. We go out everywhere, okay? Because we grow and we grow and we grow. And that's a good thing. So we go out, and that's exactly what's happening. The men went out, and they're building a camp in this new location, Jordan. All right? So this is where we are, okay? Okay. Read verse 3 again. We're going to go verse by verse. Now we're going to break it down. So if anybody has any questions, make sure you bring them out, okay? Because now we go verse by verse, and this is the importance of the Sabbath service. This is why the Sabbath service is so important. Is because all Israel should come together, is to come together and get the understanding of the law, statutes, and commandments. Get the understanding of these scriptures. All right? When you get the understanding of these scriptures, now you can say that you've learned it, and you know, and you understand, and you can conduct and live your life according. All right? Okay? All right? So that way you can fit yourself in it. Okay? Into these scriptures, and you can get these scriptures inside of you. That's the whole point. Okay? All right. Read verse 3.
2 Kings chapter 6, verse 3. And one said, Be content, I pray thee.
Be content.
Be content, I pray thee, and go with thy servants.
You hear what he's saying. One said, Be content. Be content. What does it mean to be content? Shalom. Any questions, pop them in, all right? Go online. What does it mean to be content?
Slack.
Go ahead, brother.
Be patient.
Okay, be patient, right. There's something more specific to be content. Sure, there's one more. Shalom says, all right, something more to being content. What is it to be content? One brother said happy, peaceful. That's it, Thamar. Yep, satisfied, right? A little bit more though. That's too much on it. Happy, peaceful, content. Yep, you satisfied. Yep. So what does that mean when you're satisfied and you're content? Go ahead, brother.
Happy with your state of being.
That's true, but happiness is real shaky. Okay. When people say happiness does not have a foundation to it. It's not sound. Okay. The reason why I'm saying that is because different people can perceive happiness in different ways. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Different people can like what makes me happy might not necessarily make you happy. And that's not content. Content is something different. That's it. Thamar hitting it. He says you don't expect too much. You're just grateful for what you have. That's content. All right. Say for instance, we rolling out. Okay. And your brothers are in the school and they see a church. And in front of the church, they got this huge bus with a picture of the pastor on it. Okay, and a dove on the front, picture of the pastor on the back. You know, and it got these trims on it, and the gold, and the look about it. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And for brother, okay, you might be in the school van. Okay. What's better, that bus or the ISUPK van that you in, going to Kent, with 10 brothers inside that one van?
The van.
Raise your hand up.
Slack.
Oh, I'm sorry, sis. Salakia, Thamar. I done did that. I've been doing that. Salakia. I've been doing that lately. Calling sisters, box and brothers, Salakia about that. I apologize, sis. When I got the shades on, I turn into a superhero. I don't be seeing. I gotta look closer. I put these new lights in too, and they extra bright. Most iron carries. Okay, but you're right. You said the school van. Why? Because you're content. You're content with rolling with the brothers, being in the truth.
Okay.
You understand? Somebody that's not content wants something else. They feel as if there's something that's better. Or we can go to a better city or a better. And what does that do? That always hinders the truth from going out. That always tries to slow down the work. It doesn't hinder the truth because the truth is going to go out. But for that brother, it's going to slow him down. Or brothers around him that's listening to him. It's going to slow these brothers down. Thinking about, oh, okay, maybe we're supposed to do it this way. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Maybe he right. Okay. Maybe he right. Maybe another town is better. Maybe another vehicle would be better. All right. We'll work on that. We'll get that. We're going to get that city. That's all right. We're going to get there. But how about we be content with right now? You understand what I'm saying? And we set blaze right now. We put in work right now. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay? That's something powerful in being content. It corresponds with humility. It corresponds with you understanding what you're here for. Because you get somebody that's not content, and there's always something, and it's just slowing everybody down. You get what I'm saying? Ugh, man, is this Folgers or Maxwell coffee? I want Maxwell coffee. We can't start this class until we get Maxwell coffee. So the truth ain't coming out because of some coffee. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh, I want this over here. That should be like that. That should be like that. I'm not saying you're not supposed to make things perfect and get it together. That's absolutely correct. But when you're not content with going and doing this work, it's going to hinder you. And that's Satan going to pull you out. Because that shows you ain't got no humility. Okay? You have something? If it come to you, just go right ahead and raise your hand, all right? Okay. All right. Give me that second part in verse 3 and go.
2 Kings verse 6. Chapter 6, verse 2. Let us go.
No, 3.
Verse 3.
Yeah. I'm saying start where it says and go. See in the middle of that sentence?
Okay. 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 3. And go with thy servants.
And go with thy servants, all right? Meaning brothers are to roll together. Doing this work. That's the best thing to do. Keep going.
And he answered, I will go.
Okay. All right. Meaning what? What did he answer? What did we say? And ISUPK. What you hear all the time, non-stop in ISUPK. Like a machine, like a record, always. Go ahead. That's right. You always hear kind out of one kind. I will go, meaning I'm following that order. Yes, sir. Okay. There's always following orders in the ISUPK. Con, sir. Verse 4, go ahead.
Verse 4. So he went with them, and when they came to Jordan, they cut down wood.
They're getting ready to build. They got the camp. They're cutting down wood in Jordan. Okay. They're going to build houses. They getting it all together. We're going to take this city. We're going to put in work here. Okay. So they went out and cut down wood. Keep going.
Verse 5. But as one was felling a beam. Filling a beam.
Right, that's filling. Like to fill in, to shape a beam. Okay? To get together. One is working on this beam. A beam is what holds up a building. Okay? So as he's trying to get this beam together, he's chopping down a tree. That's where beams come from, right? Okay, you see the beam right here? The beams in the building, they hold up the building. They hold up the roof or the second floor or the floors above it. It keeps things together. Okay? Okay. And you need beam is one of the most important things in a building. So while he's setting it up in this beam, keep going.
The axe head fell.
The axe head fell. Where?
Into the water.
Into the water. Okay. A lot of times trees grow where?
A slug. Outside.
Right. Right. That's correct. But where? A lot of times. Not always.
In the woods or forest.
Okay. What's up? Okay. He went to this specific tree because this tree is going to be strong. A tree that's planted by is usually strong. Go ahead.
By like the river, the waters.
That's correct. By water. Okay. There's a lot of strong trees that are planted by water because the roots can go right to the water and it pulls in water as it needs. And those tend to be stronger trees. Okay. All right. So you want a beam from this stronger tree. All right. You want to get your wood from this stronger tree because this wood is strong. It's going to hold. It's going to last. It's going to carry. All right. For the work. So as he's cutting with an axe. Okay. What's an axe like? Okay. It's cutting with an axe, right? The head of the axe. Okay, he's chopping with the axe, right? The head of the axe. There's usually a hole in the iron of the axe, right? Okay, and you put the wood into it, and you have to jam it to its tighten. Okay, it's built and molded specifically for this piece of iron or steel. All right, for the axe. Okay, and what happens is he's swinging the axe, and as he's swinging the axe, the head of the axe falls off and goes into the water. All right. Go ahead.
The axe head fell into the water, and he cried and said, Alas.
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 Okay. All right. Okay. It's a lot of Old English because this is the King James Version. Okay. Alas, meaning notice me. Okay. All right. Like he's calling out. Okay. And when it says he cried, he's not crying tears. What does it mean in the Bible a lot of times when it says he cried? Go ahead.
He yelled out.
He yelled out. Right. Okay. Why he yelled out? Why did he yell out?
Slap.
Go ahead.
Because his axe head fell off.
Right. Okay. All right. The Bible is a black man's book, right? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay, this is us. Okay, the Bible is not as complex as the Edomites make it out to be. The heathens make it out to be. Christianity tries to make the Bible like so difficult and it's so archaic and it was just so long ago and it's not relatable. You ever hear people say that?
Okay.
We can't read the Old Testament because it's not relatable to today's times. That's a lie. The same thing that they did back then, they doing now. Cried aloud means he chopping the tree down with the axe. And the head of the axe go off and you hear him yelling, God damn! Right? All right? What if you lose something? All right? And you come to find out it's not his. You just borrowed something from your brother or your uncle or the neighbor. You can't afford to lose it because what's that mean? Now you're going to have to buy a new one. Right? Okay? You don't want to buy a new one. You don't want to go all through all this trouble. You just was using the axe for this purpose. Okay? So he cried out, meaning he just screamed out. Damn, man. Just like we do. All right? Go ahead.
For it was borrowed.
Okay, once again, it was borrowed. And this axe was borrowed. It belonged to somebody else. Go ahead.
Verse 6. And the man of God said.
The what?
And the man of God said.
The what?
And the man of God said.
Okay, the man of God. Meaning that this is his work. This is his duty. He's a prophet of the Most High. They out there. So this man of God must have more rank. All right? He's a prophet of the Most High. Okay? All right? And they doing the work of the Most High. So he's a man of God. Right? Yahweh said, and you shall know them by their, fill in the blank. And you shall know them by their,
it's like works.
that's right. A man of God does specific works. Many like to claim that title, man of God. The Christians, the Muslims, the Moors, the Buddhists, the Egyptologists, the Pan-African, right? Everybody want to claim that title. I'm a man of God. But they do no works for the Most High. They're not building camps. Right? They ain't taking camps out. All right, well, when the last time you seen a preacher, pastor, a Christian take a camp of men out to a corner in a city? When have you ever seen that? When the last time you seen that? He claimed he a man of God. When he went out on the corner in the streets with men and open up this book and tell Israel to turn back to the Most High God, that you Israel. The law, statutes, and commandments are for you. Jesus Christ is black. You ain't never heard that. That's what men of God do. And us as a people, we got to stop being so damn gullible and accepting whoever says that they a man of God. Because we believe every time somebody say they a man of God, we automatically believe them for some odd reason. Our people would just accept it readily. Well, that's a man of God, yeah. Let me hear what you got to say today. Can I get a word, Pastor? And he sit there and he said absolutely nothing. He just talking and talking and yapping, and you don't know what the hell he's talking about. Okay? And if he's saying anything, it's just an emotional rant to make you feel good. He's not doing any work of the Most High. He doesn't do the works of the Most High. Okay. It's not with him. Go ahead, huh?
Verse 4. So he went with them, and when they came to Jordan, Salakia. Verse 6. And the man of God said, where fell it?
Right. Where did it fall? Where in the water did it fall? Okay. Go ahead.
And he shewed him the place.
Right. Shewed means showed. Once again, this is Old English. Okay. So he showed him the place. Keep going.
And he cut down a stick.
Right. So he cut down a stick. Go ahead.
And cast it in thither.
Right. Meaning he threw it in the same location. He threw the stick into the same location where the axe head fell. Go ahead.
And the iron did swim.
What does that mean? And the iron did swim. Go ahead, Eliezer.
If it floated?
That's right. Okay. All right. Okay. Does iron float?
Blah.
That's right. Iron usually is going to sink. Okay. All right. So the Most High is with these men. Is with these brothers. Why? Why? Why is the Most High with these brothers, these men?
Slack.
Go ahead.
Because they men of God.
That's right. And what are they doing?
The work of the Lord.
That's right. So what is he going to do? What is the Most High going to do?
His works.
That's right. Okay. He going to see it through. He going to make sure that they have what they need to carry out. Okay. He going to make sure. I done seen a lot of things in the ISUPK. I done seen a lot of things when we go and travel. Brothers lose keys, credit cards, wallets. Oh man, it was left over here. Where was it? You know what I'm saying? They telling the captain or the officer above them. All right, brother. Let's go back and see if we can get it. Right? Go back to the restaurant. Turn around, drive all the way back, miles away, drive back to where we go, and oh, it's right here. I've seen that plenty of times. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
I've seen that plenty of times. A wallet, keys, just different things that matters that will make sure that we can continue going out to do the work of the Most High.
Okay.
I've seen it. Right? Okay. It was in Harlem. Right? We just got done with camp. We gave out food to brothers and sisters in Harlem. And the brother drove the truck back to headquarters. He locked the key inside of the truck. Okay? Locks the key inside of the truck. This is a U-Haul rental truck. And it's a Saturday. And it's New York City. So to get U-Haul or somebody to come out to Harlem, to Manhattan, That's going to be something crazy. Just for them to get out there. He got to make sure that he get it back at a certain time. Okay? All right? The brother says to me, oh man, I locked the keys. Headquarters is like kitty corner from a fire department. I said to the brother, Christ, go ask the fire department if they got something to get it done. Okay? The brother come back, said the fire department said, no, they can't do it. They would have to wait for their captain or whatever, and he's not available right now. They can't do it. So everybody's on the phone trying to call locksmiths, trying to get some prices, trying to figure out different ways on how we can get these keys out this truck. The brother come back and says, oh, the fire department came. The Slim Jim in the rig, and boom, popped the door open. I got the keys back. The Most High did that. You understand what I'm saying? The Lord did that. Why does the Most High do things like that? Because we're doing the work of the Most High. We're doing His work. So He gonna make sure that He sees it through, that these things get done. This brother, he drops the tool inside of the river or the water, and he's like, man, ain't no way we gonna get that back. The Most High seeing the way. So, okay, the iron floats to the top. Now it's swimming, meaning it's coming up now. Okay, go ahead. Verse 7.
Verse 7. Therefore said he, take it up to thee. And he put out his hand and took it.
Right. Okay, meaning what?
Slot. Mm-hmm. He reached out and took it from him.
He took it out the water.
He took it out the water.
Right. Okay. Go to verse 8.
Verse 8. Then the king of Syria warred against Israel.
Okay. Now the king of Syria warred against Israel. Now we in war. King of Israel warred against, the king of Syria, these heathens are warring against us. All right? But that part right there is for us to see and to know that the Most High is with you when you do His will. Okay?
Okay.
Not when you do your own, when you do His will.
Okay.
All right? The Most High see fit. The Lord sees fit that you go to this town, you go to this city, you go to this event, you go to that event, you're doing this, right? You're following the orders. He's going to make sure that you live, that you stay alive. Remember to be content. What if these brothers weren't content? What if they in Jordan chopping down these trees, mad with an attitude, upset, in a miserable spirit? Now what happens if they lose their tools in the water? Go ahead, brother.
It's like they'll sink.
That's oh, give them a hand. I like that. I was looking for something more simple, but you poetic with it. They'll sink. They're not going to grow. It's not going to work. Right? Because you got a bad spirit about it. Okay. All right. Okay. Do the work of the Most High greater than you do anything else. This is an honor. This is a great honor and privilege that not everybody is called for. Remember Yahweh Shai said it? Many are called, but few are chosen. Okay? Look at this as an honor, as something that's great. You ever see Edomites who are in the military? I just saw an Edomite in the while I'm going to the bakery to get the showbread. One Edomite, he in the store, in the grocery store, with his full out fatigues on, Marine Desert Storm. Got the stripes on it and the patch, his name on it, everything. Boots tied up. He in the store, he in the grocery store buying groceries. But why is he wearing it like that? Why is he wearing that everywhere he goes? Because he sees honor in it. He will live for it and die for it. He believes in America. He put his life on the line for it. And we got something greater than America. We got Yahweh Shai. That's right. We got the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Commanding General Yohana. We have something to hold that's greater than that filthy, disgusting Marines or Army or Navy that has no honor compared to us, no discipline compared to us, no structure, no order rank compared to us. We got the angels of the Most High. That's nothing compared. They got nothing compared to what we got. And as he's walking through the grocery store, right? Another Edomite walking up and give him the salute. Stop and talk to him. You understand what I mean? Everybody looking at him different. So when you get into the ISUPK and you do the work of the Lord, be content. Go out and have a mission. Have a department. Be professional. Go and get everything for the Most High. Multiply your talent. The parable of the talents. Go ahead. Tell me about it.
I can't put my.
Just give me a summary of it.
It was a brother. I think that
it was three of them.
Had multiplied his talents.
Mm-hmm.
But
and there was another brother that did what? It was three of them. One took his talent. He got I think. Okay, I can't remember exactly, right? Y'all can check it out. Get the precept on it. This is a parable Yahweh Shai taught. And he said one brother got 5 talents. Another brother got 2 talents. Another brother got 1 talent. The brother with 5 talents took those talents and multiplied it and came back to the master and said, here's 10 talents. Okay? The brother with 2 talents took his 2 talents, multiplied it. Here's 4 talents, gave it back to the master. The brother with 1 talent, he took his talent and he dug a hole and he hid his talent. The master said, where are your talent? Where's your talent? What did you do? Did you multiply like I told you to do? Did you go out and do that work? He said, no, I just have 1 talent. So with that 1 talent, I just buried it because I wanted to save it. 1, he's not following orders. 2, he think he know what to do more than the master. 3, he buries his talent instead of multiplying it. And the master hated him for that. The master could not stand what he did. Now, Hawashai gave that parable because we're supposed to take our talents and multiply them. We're supposed to go out and do this work and look for more work to do. What else can we do? Okay. Every social media outlet, we get on there, right? Okay. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Clubhouse. We in there battling everybody and anything. We want every land. We go to the Gadites powwows. We got the powwows, ISUPK. We got the powwows. We got the Juneteenth events. We got the Puerto Rican festival. We everywhere, right? Okay. Why is that? Because we're multiplying our talent. We taking this work and we not sitting there complaining about it. There's always complaining and nagging about it. Now when you lose something or you get jammed up, now you're going to face hell. Now you're going to be in hell. Unless you're content. You're doing the work of the Most High. You're building. You want camp. You want to teach. You want to keep teaching. You want to find new books. Okay? You want to talk to everybody. All right? Bringing brothers and sisters into the school. Food drives. Clothing drives. Where they're going to have a black political scholastical such and such down at the community center. You going there because you got the solution. You trying to raise up the people. Okay? All right? Whatever it may be. You might say, I gotta clean the bathroom after school. That's that one talent. Right? So you say, I didn't want to do that. You know, I don't feel like I can do that, or I don't really want to get into that. So the Most High gonna look at you like, you can't do something simple and basic. So when you go out here and you dealing with the niggas in the streets, you dealing with the hoes that you meet, you dealing with the hectic and hell of life. Most High saying that's what you want. You don't want to follow my will and the order and just be content. You can't do something that's basic or simple. You can't take one talent and multiply it. You want to bury it. How do you think the department started in the ISUPK? My brothers, who weren't special in it, but said, I'm going to take that department. I'm going to make it my office. I'm going to be professional with it. I'm going to make it grow. The Lashuan Kodash, the Hebrew department. These brothers came from down south, came from the streets, from the hood, but they know about some Hebrew. Nope. They start reading them books. Oh, God. Studying the language. Know about some garments. They start sewing. Getting the sisters involved. All these things to make these things grow. So being content. Read verse 8. You got something?
Live.
All right, read verse 8.
Verse 8. Then the king of Syria warred against Israel.
Yeah.
And took counsel with his servants, saying, in such a place shall be my camp.
Okay. All right. Okay, so the king of Syria is going against Israel. All right. And he's talking about all and such, meaning this place and that place, such and such. Ever hear somebody say such and such? Okay. This and that, here and there, meaning he listing out all the places he's going to set up his camp. Basically everywhere. All right. War is a strategy. That is why life is about war. Because you're continuously thinking about battling. Battling your flesh, battling your lusts, your desires, battling against those demons. Right? Because we're in a continuous battle. Right? Satan is out here seeking whom he may devour. You battling Christianity, Islam, you battling new religions every day. You know what religion I found last night? What's a food that everybody like to eat? Black people like to eat. Go ahead. What's a stereotypical food that black people love to eat?
Swine.
No, not swine.
Chicken.
Do you what? Say
chicken.
Okay, you had your hand up? Chicken, right? Do you know there's a damn chicken god? My mind was blown. I was just joking around. I just typed in chicken god. Chicken god. The heathens worship the gay transgenders in India. They pray and worship a woman who sits on a chicken, and it's a goddess, and she is one with the chicken. Could you believe that? And I'm like, damn, that's really a chicken god. People will believe in any goddamn thing, and you gotta battle that. You ain't gotta let it pass. No, you destroy it. Because the Most High wants you to destroy that lie. A goddamn chicken god? It's a chicken goddess. And I said, damn. So the chicken is cock and the woman is the breast. That's a bucket of chicken. That is crazy. He says the transgenders worship this goddess. Baka whatever, some trash. Elon. A goddamn filthy, disgusting heathen that rules over us. because we don't want to follow orders. We don't want to serve the Most High. They got your corner stores and gas stations and 7-Elevens. That's a damn shame. That's a goddamn shame. We're supposed to be worshiping the Most High, following the Most High, God's chosen people, the sons of the living God, Yahshua, Prince of the power, daughters of Zion. We're supposed to be ruling this damn earth. And we oppressed by the chicken goddess niggas. They worship a goddamn chicken. That's crazy, y'all. They pray, like, before they eat their chicken, they praying to the chicken god. I thought it was fake. I said, nah, it can't be. Ain't no way. And popped up, it was a chicken god. There it go. Did I type it in? I ain't even type it in. That's a shame, man. That's a shame. A damn chicken god. That's sick and disgusting. So you got to battle every day. You're going to have to battle. You're going to have to be at a war. You're going to have to be strategic about it. How are you strategic about it? You're going to follow orders. You're going to come in here, or I guarantee it, watch black people start worshiping this. How much you want to bet? Right? Watch black people, watch blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans start worshiping this right here. The chicken goddess. Watch them. Real soon. You're going to be talking to a brother and he's going to be trying to sound all philosophical and intellectual. My brother. What? I don't believe in that Bible, my brother. That doesn't fulfill my emotional stability. I'm gaslighting, a new trigger word. They use all them new terms. We gotta change the narrative, brother. I don't follow that. You know what I follow and believe? I believe in what's the name? Let me go back. You're gonna be sitting here talking to him. He's gonna say, I believe in the goddess of Bakha Korah Mata. Bakha Korah Mata. You think I'm joking? I hear niggas in the hood. I hear black people in the hood going, namaste. I heard somebody say that. I go, what? Namaste. There would never be a day. Do you know, just imagine what Israelites was thinking 1,000 years ago. Ain't no way we going to be walking around talking about some Alhamdulillah, the moon god. Assalamu alaikum. Ain't no way we going to believe that. Right? You believe in it. Ain't no way we gonna believe in the God that formed the earth. He swallowed his own penis and that's how the earth formed. We ain't never thought we was gonna follow some madness like that. We gotta battle it every day. You ever think that you was gonna believe in a white man? Those silky hair, and his heart comes out of his chest, and he holds his heart like this. And when he holds his heart, it catch fire. What am I talking about?
It's like the picture they gave of Jesus Christ.
Right. Who is that?
It's supposed to be Yahweh Mashiach.
Right. But it's Caesar Borgia.
Right.
Right. It ain't right. It's not Yahweh. You believe in a white man with his heart out of his chest. Okay, y'all thought Marion was pop locking heart out of his chest. Nah, the white man been doing that 1,000 years ago. We believing in everything. We gonna believe in the chicken goddess pretty soon. So you gotta have war, brother. And the reason why we follow all these damn things is because we don't believe in orders. We don't believe in law, statutes, and commandments. But law, statutes, and commandments, following the will of the Most High, preserves life. Make sure that you have a life. Make sure that you live accordingly. Make sure that you're humble and content. Okay? All right? Okay. So that's happening right now. Now we're getting time for war. Go to verse 9.
Verse 9. And the man of God sent unto the king of Israel, saying, Beware that thou pass not such a place.
Read it one more time.
Verse 9. And the man of God sent unto the king of Israel, saying, Beware that thou pass not such a place. For thither the Syrians are come down.
That's right. Thither the Syrians are come down. Meaning, the man of the Most High, he's giving military strategy to Israel, to the king of Israel. Okay? Telling him, don't come this place, because this is where they're going to attack. Don't do that, because that's where they're going to attack. All right? You know why we are so jammed up and destroyed is because the ISUPK is not leading black people. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they need to get up in here. We want to rule over our people, and we need that. Oh my goodness. But what happens when black people hear us say stuff like that? You want to rule over us? Yes. Yes. Commanding General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the priests and prophets of the Most High, the men of God. A man of God is going to instruct how we should operate and live, because he's following the Most High God's will, the law, statutes, and commandments. That's what's wrong with us as a people, because we don't have righteous rulership. Okay, we don't have that. So when the enemy attacks, what happens to us? We always die. We always get destroyed. We seen crack coming. We seen crack coming. We seen famine coming. We seen plagues. We seen COVID-19. We seen tornadoes and hurricanes. We see all of it. And we're telling our people, thus and that, live like this. Don't do this. The enemy is going to come and attack you. They coming to attack you. They want you destroyed. You need to do this, this, and this. And if our people don't listen, they die. We don't even think we got an enemy. Y'all still talking about that white man stuff? Y'all playing the victim all the time. Why y'all still talking about the white man? Because you don't believe he's your enemy. Oh, God. I mean, what you mean? What are you talking about? You voted for Joe Biden, and he dissed you right to your face and said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. And you still voted for him, but who told you not to vote for him? And now what black people do, where's Kamala Harris at now? Why Joe Biden don't want to do nothing for us? He passing these laws for them. What he going to give to us? We told you not to celebrate Christmas. Don't do it. Don't teach that lie. What you did. You celebrated Christmas anyway. And everybody was on Facebook and talking to each other. Christmas really wasn't Christmas this year. I don't know. I really didn't have the Christmas spirit. It was a little off. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Because you ain't supposed to be doing it. You know how many murders happen around the holidays? That's when everybody go crazy. Ask a police officer. Say, what time of year is the most crime? He gonna tell you between Thanksgiving and Christmas, New Year's. And we telling you stop following Satan. Stop doing it. My children keep acting like demons. They bad. They got the devil in them. And on Halloween, you dress them up as Satan. What you want to do? How about you listen to what the Most High is saying to you through the men of God that will protect you in war, political strategy. Don't vote. Don't vote. The Asians don't vote. The Arabs don't vote. Why? Because they believe in the other strategies of war. And they get respected. what happens with us? We want to be equal to everybody. We think everybody should be equal. And we telling you that you're greater, that you're better, that the Most High chose you above all nations. So let's follow his law, statutes, and commandments. I can't believe in that. That's not right. Told the sisters, don't marry them Edomites.
Okay.
The sister was knocked out, laid out in the bathroom. Broken nose, body all jammed up. She was with that football player, the Edomite football player. He beat her half to death. Almost killed her. She got up, woke up out of a concussion, found herself bleeding all over the place. He's sitting there eating a bowl of cereal. And said, "Oh, you still alive?"
Salakia.
You know how many stories it is of that?
Kind.
Told brothers, stop messing with the Edomite women. Stop doing that. You ain't supposed to live like that. Well, you jammed all the way up. You going through hell. He tell you all the time. Go ahead, brother.
It's funny that you mentioned that because they showed the opposite where a football player had beat up a white girl.
Yeah. Yep. Right? Yep. Okay? He had that demon on him and he beat her up. But you know what happened? You see what happened, right? She set that camera up. How everybody know it? Right? She set that camera up to make sure. I'm not saying what he did was right. He deserved punishment, right? She made sure that camera was set up. She opened up the door and said, "Oh no, I didn't cook dinner." I saw him. No, I didn't do it. You understand what I'm saying? And he beat her. And she got it all on film. Dummy. O.J. Simpson, Tiger Woods, you're dummies. Let me tell you stuff. You said swine, right? You know black people were saying, "I've been eating pork all my life. I don't want to hear that. And I'm perfectly fine. I'm healthy." COVID-19 hit. They said, blacks and Hispanics have underlying health issues. What was that underlying health issue? You eat too much goddamn pork. You eat pork all day, every day. You eat swine all day, every day. And you love it. And as soon as that COVID hit you, you was gone. Okay? When we're telling you something, we're telling you strategy of war. Read verse 9 one more time.
Chapter 6. 2 Kings chapter 6 verse 9. And the man of God said unto the king of Israel, saying, "Beware that thou pass not such a place."
Don't go this place. Don't do that. Telling somebody no is stronger than being a yes man. What does being a yes man mean? What is a yes man? Go ahead.
It's like, are you saying yes to anything?
Right. Give me a little more. That's correct. You say yes to anything.
Well, you don't stand for nothing.
Right. But give me a yes man. Give me the definition of a yes man. Like, what is a yes man? What's a yes man? Go ahead.
A yes man approves of everything?
That's right. To who? That's right. Keep going. You're right. He approves of everything. Yep.
Saying, beware.
No. I'm asking you. You're right. I'm telling you to give me some more. Because you're right. A yes man approves of everything. And what's bad about it?
He can be the wrong thing. And he's approving of it.
That's right. Yep. That's right. It can be a bad thing that he's approving of. Kanye West has a lot of yes men around him. I'll use that as an example. Right? Meaning, Kanye West, He goes somewhere and he got a crowd with him, a couple of people with him, a number of people with him, excuse me. Okay. And whatever he say, the man next to him go, yeah, that's a good idea, Kanye. Yup, you absolutely right. Yup. Yeah. I would have never thought of that. You're right. He on payroll just to say yes to everything he said. Donald Trump, support Donald Trump. You right, Kanye. Yeah. Blacks didn't have it that bad in slavery. You, Kanye, you got it. Yeah. That haircut you got, ooh, that's going to change the game on him. I like that. That haircut was, what? That haircut was effed up, Salakia. The hell is he doing with his hair? You right, Kim Kardashian, Kanye? You right, she's beautiful. She's untouchable. You right, she's the beauty. She's a queen. She's a goddess, brother. You absolutely right, Kanye. You should talk to her. Yeah. She done been with everybody already. She's disgusting whore, right? You right, Kanye. She's wonderful. You know what, Kanye? You should wear them rain boots. You should say free Larry Hoover. You right. Yes. Do you know what the preachers are? You know what the Muslims are? You know what everybody on the goddamn planet is to black people to each other? You know what they are? They say anything that makes you feel good. Yes. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. You have to be tolerant and open to everybody. Yes. You have to accept everybody's feelings. Black people are gay and transparent and trans all this and all that. Yeah. Yes to everything. Eat what you want, brother. You follow your truth, sister. You follow your truth. What the hell does that mean? You're lying to everybody just saying yes. Go to a Christian church. Don't go. I ain't saying that. Don't go. You come from the Christian church. But look how they operate. The pastor is saying to everyone in the church, you got vision. Ooh, it's a miracle inside of you. You the chosen one. You this and you that. No, nigga! That's a crackhead and that's a hoe. He's a dirtbag, nigga. What are you talking about? He's a loser. And you keep telling him that lie, yes, man. He will never get it. He will never hear his sin. He will never be told, no, don't do this. And the man of God sent unto the king of Israel, saying, beware that thou pass not. Don't go this way. Don't do that. This man got some power and authority. He the king. He got power and authority. He sits on the throne. He the governing and ruling body. What you telling him something for? Because you a man of God. And you telling them, you ain't the yes man sitting next to him. Oh, you want to go that way? You want to do it like that? That's a great idea. You right. And what's going to happen if Israel goes the way he tells them not to go? What's going to happen in war?
You gonna win.
If they go where he tells them not to go. Go ahead, sis. They're going to die. They are going to die. What happens to black people when they don't listen to the man of God? I ain't talking about T.D. Jakes. I ain't talking about Creflo. I'm not talking about your local pastor. Your preacher. I'm talking about a real man of God. Sons of the Most High power. The prophets of God. The prophets of Yahweh. They're going to tell you no. And they're going to give you life. Because God is giving you life. You won't die. Start listening. Pass not such a place. For thither the Syrians are come down. All right. You had something else, Trooper?
Live right now.
Okay, because that's the last precept. All right. If anybody had anything else, any questions or comments? Any questions or comments? Give a moment. Let me just check here. I'm just checking online to see if anybody has anything online. Oh, Shalom, sister. I see you here on YouTube. Did you have any other questions? Did you have any questions? And you're absolutely right. Yep. Give him what he wants at that moment. That's right. I think you was responding to yes, man. And that's correct. Well, I got you, Mafia. I got you. Shalom, Mak. Shalom, Yahweh Bashmi al Shabbat. All right. Okay. Okay, nothing on here. All right. So we're going to take it to the next. Okay. That's what we do. Everybody's going to stand. Turn and face the east. Right, stand, turn and face the east. And for time's sake, we're going to do 2 prayers. Because the brother had a request that we lift someone up in prayer. All right. Okay, the sister does have a question. And Salakia, if you could put your name, that way I know. Drama Felton. Because I've been saying sisters as brothers and brothers and sisters, and I do not want to get that incorrect. I just want to make sure. But Drama Felton asked the question, do we deal with the yes men or do we teach them? Okay. All right. Drama Felton, is that your name, Drama Felton? Now we'll put you into the prayer, okay? Just let me know if that's your name, Drama Felton. Okay. Okay, based on the yes man, we do teach the yes man. And we correct the yes man, but the yes man has a greedy spirit. All right? A yes man has a greedy spirit. Okay? Somewhat what the brother was saying, they won't stand for anything. So they believe in everything. A yes man is there to collect money. Right? And just wants your attention. It's pleasurable to say yes to everything because you don't have any conflict. That's why I said it's important to understand life is about war. You got to go to war. There's going to be conflict. You better have conflict because the yes man doesn't believe in conflict. He's afraid of conflict because he just wants to say yes to everything. All right? Because he's a coward and he's weak and he's scared. And that's what these Christian pastors and everybody that have these good sayings and good words of motivation, because they just want money. They want your money. They want your attention. They want the fame. So they just want you to be, you want to be liked as a yes man. And that's a damn problem. Now ISUPK, we don't join the ISUPK to be liked. The men and the sisters in here, we don't do it to be liked or accepted or approved. Because who are you to be approved? we seek acceptance by the Most High. So we know that the world hates us, just like Jesus Christ said, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, that they know they were first, that I was hated first. They hate you because they hate me first. I'm paraphrasing. A yes man don't believe in that. Okay? All right? A yes man just, he wants to be accepted by the world. All right? Okay. My Rib was talking about the holidays, right? Okay. Oh, well, it's fine. What do you celebrate? Can you just let us know so that way we can accept everybody? Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, Feliz Navidad, the Three Kings. What else? Anybody else? Everybody just wants to accept everything. I say, yes, man. You say, no, I don't accept all that. All right. Shalom. That's how you treat a yes man. You tell him no. You scare him by saying no. All right, we turn to face the east. Okay, that's correct. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer. First in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakwavka. Taba'ah. Ratazayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Rataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathanawa. Lakam. Kao. Yawam. Wasalak Nawa. Kabawaf Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kabawaf Yanawa. Wala'ah. Tabayaya Nawa. Banasaya 1. Abba. I was shy now. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Wathapara. La'aiwalamya. Amen. In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Amen. Okay, we're going to do bless Israel. Okay. And if anybody requests a name, just put your name in, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it twice because I have one for Sean Mann. And I have one for Drama Felton, okay? That's Israel. As a matter of fact, I'll just do these prayers, okay? Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanawa, Wa Yasharala, Wa'a, Bayav, Saparium, Barak Rapah, Magan Hagan. Sean Mann. Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, the water, Aman. Okay, what I just said was, Lord, in the name of Jesus, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect. Sean Mann, in the name of Jesus. Thank you, so be it. So I'm going to do one for Drama Felton. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanawa, Wa Yasharala, Waha, Bayav, Saparium, Barak, Rapah, Magun, Hagun, Drama Felton, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, the water, Aman. Lord, in the name of Jesus, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect. Drama Felton. In the name of Jesus, thank you. So be it. Just check here. Water for y'all patience. Everybody turn and face me. Sisters may be seated. Be seated. We're going to do the salute to the Akim. All right. Men of Israel, Imajum. Imajum Shabbat. Now it's Shabbat. Okay. Imajum. Bring it back. Okay. Barak. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barakathum.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barakathum.
Okay. Now we're going to turn and face the sisters. Sisters stand. Okay. We're going to give the salute to the sisters. We're standing in Imajum already. Imajum Shabbat. Imajum. Barak. Yahweh Shema Alatha Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Okay. Wada. And with that, Sabbath service dismissed.
That's like